slew the blood and weight of their dough. Last of beats that breaks for free. Brutal strength might just be the key. Last of beats, a fiery law. Chosen allies to fight the war. Keldor reveals what he has planned to rule the kingdom with an iron hand. Together they forge a forbidden pact, a fierce allegiance ready to end. Last war beats that praise for free. Brutal strength might just be the key. Last war beats, a fiery law. Chosen allied to fight the war.
so cold. Despite Lee Corby's battle so long.
pair combine. Hang on, sleep as they intertwine. Trash and steel, promise now reborn. Touch all their loyalty is sworn. Magic casters lay left behind. A champion's heart by the schemer's mind. On the counter's banner he plays his role. His whispers of treachery echo his soul. Flesh and steel, see the pair combine. Pain runs deep as they intertwine. Flesh and steel, promise now reborn. Shut all lips, loyalty is sworn.
treasure residing in this place. Like faith in the beats with a god who sets praise. Life's paid by magic as he smoked us from a cave. With steel in hand, protector ready to defend. This clash of conviction through the image from a band. The one the adversary must be disposed. A deadly shot is special weakness exposed.
Fight the rivalry, swordsman
fights, but Keldor shows the way. With cunning smile, the prince whispers his lies. The gods were broken as his scepter fills his eyes. A flash of pride, he enters final breath. The glow of betrayal seals his untimely death. This seems like treachery is purpose fueled by hate. Returning together for an unknown fate. We set the group in myself, display pride. Triple vision, grand and turning darkness into light. Fighting the rivalry, swordsman in the fray. Guardian fights, but Keldor shows the way.
team. Oh, Snake Mountain Hall, that's where they sleep. Oh, Snake Mountain Hall, that's where they sleep. Oh, Snake Mountain, oh, the base of the team. Oh, Snake Mountain, oh, that's where they sleep.
blaze will never back away. Through chaos deep and darkness deep, we fight to seize the day. Against the storm we bend this wall, our spirits fierce and bold. Summon forth the ancient might, our stories will be told. Fight for glory, fight for pride, for love dear faith's calling. Fight for glory, fight for pride, for love till we take your side. and fire.
No one remains in a better world of old. Only one will rule alone in a better world of old.
Kingdoms fake on etched in stone. With every swing, the hatred grows. Betrayal, deep vengeance ignites. A brother's heart is lost in blows, once bound by blood.
Now bitter fights in a better world of old. Only one will rule alone in a better world of old.
Kingdoms fake on etched in stone. war to heal what is lost. He must have his vengeance no matter the cost. Say to darkness and sword that appears, pledging an oath to escape his worst fears. Reborn from ashes is out of the night, a demon unleashed with fury inside. No more soul remains, no more bound by chains. A fresh direction, a quest to embark. His thirst for power ignites a new spark. Across every realm, his power was spread. No kingdom too strong where the fear isn't fed. With visage he faced, he is more than new. Eyes burning bright with the banners in view. No longer a man, but a force of the night. He counts his days, more ready to fight. No more soul remains, no more bound by chains. As he runs off the band, they follow his lead, set to conquer the land. Lord of destruction, Eternia's curse, you become the master of the